Thought that turning the light on would make it, more visible, but that's okay. What if I were to go that way? I have the wrong camera on. No, I don't. I have the right one on. What am I talking about? But yeah, just doing a redeye raw and doing this one from the hammock. So we got hammocks in the backyard now, and that's fun. I often have cigars on this hammock now. I don't have one right now because I had one earlier today. It's actually kind of how I started off my day, and then we went to this cool new sushi place that's this buffet. And they give you a shitload of food. Like, it's got an actual buffet, but it's also got like all you can eat sushi, and they got fucking lobster and wagyu, and all this shit's included. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this lighting is ass. Wonder if I were to put a filter on, if that would help at all. No. Oh, actually, yeah. Hold on, which one was that? That one kind of made it brighter. Oh, that's way too bright. Yeah, that one's kind of no, that didn't help. But yeah, just chilling out here tonight. Just thought I'd do a redeye raw in a minute. But yeah, that buffet was pretty good. During the Call of Cthulhu stream, Theron was the one who called me, needed me to give him a ride home from work when he got off, because apparently it was a real shit show at work today. They had like a total of like 6 people there, including him and the manager. And the manager intentionally had more people stay home. It's like, dude, you can't do a full sort with fucking two sorters on towers. These are like platforms where people sort boxes down to trailers and stuff on conveyor belts. And 2 sorters on the ground, one in the unload area where they're taking stuff off the trailers, and one in the palletize area. And then literally no one in the trailers to load the boxes. So Theron was running around doing that. The manager herself was running around doing that too, I think. But Theron's supposed to be dispatching. Like, when I do dispatch on Sunday, that's all I fucking do is dispatch. I'm not going to go and bullshit out there in the warehouse. That's not what I'm there for on Sundays, right? Like, if it's during the week, that's what I normally do, right? Because I'm out there, moving people around, supervising, having people go to areas, and then helping out where we're shorthanded. Because, that's the job that me and Theron both have, right? We're supervisors, we're leads. We delegate, and then after we're done delegating, we help out. Like, we tell people where to go, and then we go fill in the gaps. That's during the week. But on Sundays, that's not the case. On Sundays, we're dispatching. So I can't fucking imagine how awful that was with what Theron had to deal with today. Especially since they didn't have a hostler there. That's the guy that moves the trailers. He uses this sort of truck thing they call a hostler or a yard dog or a goat. It has a bunch of different names. But using that to move, like, there's no one out there moving the trailers, so you gotta have the drivers do it themselves. Literally, all of his fucking lines went out, like, at least 2 hours late tonight. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I mean, I'm fucking glad it wasn't my week. And it's not my week next week either, so that'll be fun when it, ideally the hostler guy will be back on Sunday, because our main guy went on vacation, so the weekend guy's filling in during the week instead of the weekend. But, yeah, that's a whole shit show that I'm glad I didn't have to deal with, but it fucking sucks that Theron had to. My phone hasn't been charging with its main charger, so I have to use a fucking wireless charger and put it on that. Like with that disc. But after, on top of that, like, there is one of my chargers that still works, the one I keep in my car to take to work and shit to charge it, because this phone has shit battery life because it's an old phone. That one still charges it for some reason, but none of my other ones do. It's fucking weird. Like, there's clearly like a short in the port, and somehow that one doesn't get affected by it somehow. I don't know. Maybe it's the shape of that cord. I don't fucking know. But point is, it's My phone's a piece of shit, and like the case is kind of peeling now, so there's this like sharp plastic that keeps poking me here. It's a pain in the ass. But yeah, it is dark as fuck. Yeah, let me try to reorient. Yeah, so you can kind of see me there. Let's see if is this better or worse. Oh, that's much better. Okay. It's still dark, but it's a little bit better. You can at least see my face. Look all spooky. Spooky magooky. Yeah. Now my arms are making it so you can't see my face. There you go. But, what else? We watched some more episodes of The Boys today, earlier. And then we watched a bunch of SML stuff, and then my stream, like, temporarily went down, like, at the end, where it said, stream suspended due to policy violation or some shit, and I don't really know what was the cause of that. I think maybe some copyright shit got, like, auto-detected or something like that. I don't even fucking know. But, the stream was not negatively impacted, other than it said it was temporarily suspended, so I ended it and went to check and see if there was like any strikes or anything. Nope, it was fine. It's just like it was detecting something it didn't like, I guess, and wanted me to move on from whatever the hell it was. I don't even fucking know what it was. Was it stuff in the videos we were watching and responding to? Was it stuff like jokes me and Corbin were making? Was it copyrighted music or something copyrighted? Was it some sort of false detection, which it's done to me before a couple of times? I don't even fucking know. But that's that. But it was good to play Call of Cthulhu again, even if I did get irritated and end it. Plus, I had to pick up Theron from work anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to go too much longer anyway. But, yeah. He was pretty fucking pissed at our boss, naturally, because she fucked him over like that. By literally having 4 people come in. Like, I don't know what the hell she was fucking smoking. But it must have been some really good shit. Like, there's no way in hell that I would have even helped her out. I would have said, oh, no, I'm dispatching. You have fun out there. And made her do it all, and then she'd have to fucking realize. That's how I would have handled it. This arm's getting tired, but this arm is the one where you can see my face. Yeah, dude, if there weren't, like, fucking mosquitoes and, like, a possibility of, like, rain and shit, I'd sleep in this thing, honestly. It's comfortable as hell. But, yeah, I don't know what else I have planned this week for videos and shit. We'll just kind of play it by ear. I do need to do Boogie versus Duke for Badass Showdown. Corbin and I were supposed to work on Sergeant Friends today, but I guess he had other shit to do. Which, I mean, worked out. Me and Kyler wanted to try that new sushi place. But, still. But I'll tell you what. I shall, in fact, return. Can I leave the phone on the hammock with no issue? Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that. I have, in fact, returned. Nobody in the chat so far, right? Yep, nobody in chat. Okay. Getting into this thing is always the trickiest part. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the one drawback, but again, if there were no mosquitoes and no risk of rain or anything, I'd totally sleep in this thing. Now, if I was like a vagrant or something, I'd get one of these to take with me. Obviously, we have this one here, but you know what I mean. Speaking of Vagrant, you guys ever seen Vagrant Holiday? That guy's great. He hasn't uploaded in fucking forever, but that guy's great. He's also the same guy who did Surveillance Cameraman, and not everybody knows that, but a lot of people don't like him for that, but people don't have as much negative to say about his Vagrant Holiday account. Vagrant Holiday is great, though. It is definitely the more entertaining channel, because, like, he just kind of goes to different countries and, like, lives like a bum. Hence the name, Vagrant Holiday. Like, he's going on holiday as a vagrant. But, like, there's one where he went to McNeil Island, which, like, is abandoned, but, like, the government still owns it and has, like, an asylum there. And, like, you're not allowed to go there. And he snuck over there, broke into the old abandoned prison, and then went through, like, a bunch of the houses and shit there. And if he got caught, he'd have been fucked. But, it's easily his most entertaining video. Well, that and this train hopping one's pretty entertaining, too. I guess the more illegal ones are the more fun ones. I've seen some other train hopping channels, though. I'd never do anything that fucking crazy, but it can be entertaining. Again, the arm that doesn't go in front of the fucking light. Why does this one go in front? Is it because of the way my finger is? No, what is it? What is blocking the light that way? It's just the shadow of my hand. I don't fucking know. What if I do that? No, because then my hand's just up in the front of the camera. But I'm probably going to get back to Yick soon as well to finish up the 1.25 final run before 1.5 comes out. I should probably get back to that soon. Other than that, I'll continue more Call of Cthulhu now that I've actually got the Xbox set up that has save data on it. And now that I found the disc, because I actually need the disc for that one, unlike the other modded Xbox. In Call of Cthulhu, I have had a lot of irritation with at times. First off, because some of the game is bullshit, but second off, because my original save data got erased on my 360 at one point, because I kept swapping the hard drive between 360s, which, you know, I mean, fair is fair. I guess that's part of the problem. Plus, I was switching which hard drive because I didn't have enough room on one of them. But then the other one, the other problems I had was when I started streaming it, I was streaming it on a different 360. For some reason, I was using a 360. And then that one red ringed. And so I lost all of that data, because, like, granted, the data was wiped on my original 360 from it. But then when I started streaming it on a separate save, I was streaming it on a 360. That one fucking red ringed. I don't have that data anymore. And then from there, I luckily my second save game, which I was doing way before I started doing live streams on my modded Xbox that I used tonight to stream it, still has that save data. And it was a little bit further ahead, I think. But I was on the cannery on the data before I lost it. And when I started the save tonight, I played the end of the cannery level, so if it's ahead, it's not very far ahead. It's about the same spot in the game. But I got to Devil's Reef on my original playthrough. but that was so long ago at this point. But that game is fucking hard. It's fun, but it's really annoying at times. I don't even know if there's fucking endless enemies or some shit in that in the Marsh refinery, but I keep getting all fucky on it. Like there's enemies everywhere. But yeah, I'm on chapter 34 of the Abashiri family now, so review of that coming relatively soon. I was debating just reading that out here, like I did 2 nights ago. Or was that last night? I think it was... Oh, I did do it last night too, actually, yeah. But rather than doing that, I decided to do a stream, because I haven't done a Redeye Raw in a minute, I don't think. So here we are. We'll see how long I keep this one going. I've been fairly consistent with actually fucking yakking on this time, though, instead of just fucking sitting here in silence, right? Or saying, what else can I think of? But, other than that, did that DVD collection update. I forgot to fucking include Always Sunny in Philadelphia Season 9, which I thought I had before. Couldn't find a copy of it, so I guess I didn't have Season 9. Bought it when I bought the Doctor Who and the Curse of Fatal Death at a local secondhand shop, kind of like things like FYE or Media Play, but we don't really got those anymore. But this is a similar type store, only a little bit more fucking hipster. But other than that, Horizons did a stream the other day recapping like the debate, like the presidential debate, and I was going to be on it, but he started it like an hour earlier than he was originally going to, and so I wasn't available. I feel like I would have added a very interesting dynamic to that stream, given the contrast in Horizon's very tame, fairly not generic. Well, yes, you know what? Yeah, generic conservative views. Whereas I'm a little bit more extreme and like outspoken, and also I'm a fucking asshole. So that would have been an interesting dynamic because Horizons is a fucking sweetheart. Give me one more quick second. Sorry. Yep. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, whoa. Again, that's the one thing I hate is getting in and out of this thing. What's up, Anthony's Flash Archive? How are you? Make sure I got that. Yep, we're good. What's that? Okay. Let's see, what else is there to talk about tonight? See, now I'm struggling to keep the yakking going, right? Now I'm struggling to keep talking and chit-chatting and whatnot. But let's see. Yeah, The Boys, when we watched some of that earlier, again, that show is just so agonizingly bad now. I can't believe there was ever a point where I said I didn't hate it. Granted, season 1 was okay at first. It just got progressively worse with each episode, to the point where it became basically unbearable in the season 1 finale. And now, like, season 2, like, again, the only scenes I enjoy are the Homelander shit, just because of how much of a fucking unhinged maniac he is. But I really do not like that show. I'm literally only watching it because Corbin wants me to, and because Spencer wants me to. Good, you're doing good? Alright, glad to hear it, man. Is your first time here, or have I talked to you before? Like, obviously I don't recognize this account, but, you know, it's possible you had an alt, or possible that, I just, don't recognize it because I'm stupid. Hey, there we go. No, what the hell? Why does this arm I guess, oh, I'm stupid, I get it now. I get it now. So if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking, yeah, I was taking a look at that game, a Rah Rah magazine. There's a lot of funny shit in there. Like, they just openly have a bunch of bootlegging devices, and there's like a shitload of nudity in it. Like, it's the most interesting game magazine I've ever seen. But obviously I can't read a word of it because it's in Japanese. See, who's this? Dick character for trouble anybody looking like shit. I have, but I forgot what stream it was. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember everybody who drops by, but what kind of stuff you get up to for fun? What's your hobby? What's your interests? Just keep things light, keep things chatty, keep me blabbing, because, you know, then there's no dead air, and then we have a good time, right? I tell you, this thing, very comfortable. Like, I don't know how it feels so much better on the back than my mattress can. My mattress isn't even fucked up or anything, but, you know. Just feel like Jason Voorhees is going to come up, or actually it'd be Pamela Voorhees, right? Because that's from Friday the 13th Part 1, where Kevin Bacon gets fucking speared through the hammock, right? You make YFM content and ARGs? What's YFM? Like, ARGs, I understand that one, but what's YFM? I probably understand the concept to some degree, but I'm not familiar with it. Or at least it's not ringing a bell right away. But ARGs, that's cool. I like me some ARGs. Oh, your favorite Martian? Okay, I'm not familiar with that one. I've heard the name, but I'm not familiar with it. Yeah, ARGs I like, but I feel like, you know, ARGs and analog horror, there's like a lot of them that it's kind of oversaturated at this point. Like, there's a lot of analog horror that, like, true crime channels or like horror channels will like talk about, but they won't tell you that it's like analog horror or ARG in the fucking title. And backrooms content. Okay. Yeah, that's another one that's a little oversaturated, but okay. I'm not opposed to it, I guess, on principle or anything. Like, there's some of it that I've enjoyed, right? But there's a lot of saturation, right? There's a lot of analog content that you'll see, like something that says the VHS that talked to children, and it's like, oh, cool, what's this? Is this some sort of weird thing? Like, what is this, right? I'm curious. And then you click on it, it's like, this is an analog horror series, and I'm like, oh, well, I don't care then. So then I click off the video. It's funny though, because I saw that that SML wiki, like ARG website, that this guy did a video on, and he like obsessed over the fact that it says this is not an ARG on it, which is like, obviously that's the joke, right? It's clearly an ARG, but he's like, no, it's not an ARG, it's art, see? And it's like, ARGs are art. It's a fucking medium. What are you talking about? Like, this is very clearly an ARG. And but like he like even wrote to the creators like, don't worry, I won't try to depict your site as an ARG. It's like, what the fuck else do you think it is? It's clearly an ARG. Like, what the hell? And like analog horror is typically ARGs too, right? Like it's not like they're completely separate entities, right? They're the same kind of ballpark, right? But there's a lot of them out there. Like, granted, there's stuff that I like that have come out of them. Like there's that that game I've played a few times. That's Not My Neighbor, which is clearly like inspired by shit like Mandela Catalog or and SCP Foundation and shit like that. Which, you know, I'm not really the hugest fan of. I've liked the stuff I've seen in Mandela Catalog because like Spencer had me watch like a couple episodes of it, but your videos have a storyline to them. Well, yeah, I'd expect them to, because obviously ARGs have a story. But no, I'm sure yours are good. I'm just saying, like the format, I have very mixed feelings on because there's a lot of them. You know what I mean? But give me 1 second. And I have returned. Whoa, almost fell. Again, getting it out of the thing. That's the thing. Yeah. What's up, Andy? How you doing? got a redeye raw going tonight. I need to finally watch Godfather 3. Corbin saw most of it, but he fell asleep. You notice I made a stream reacting to SML? Yeah, I've actually done a few. I've done, I think, 3 streams reacting to SML stuff. The one of the streams tonight was that, and it got stopped temporarily, where I'm not really sure why, but like it got like blocked, so it couldn't like it said the stream is suspended, but like it didn't end it or anything. Like it didn't end anything or take it down. It just fucking blocked, so I couldn't like it cut the feed temporarily, and I'm not really sure why. And it didn't give me any explanation why. It didn't give me any notifications or emails or messages or anything. Favorite SML video? Oh, that is tough. I've only recently gotten into SML, but I've been starting with a lot of the older stuff. But off the top of my head, I really like Jeffy the Rapper, The Secret Door. I like, let's see. There's a lot of good ones. I'll tell you one that made me laugh a ton out of the new ones is Jeffy's lie detector, because there was that joke where Marvin kept calling it a time machine, and that was really funny. But anything with Brooklyn Guy and Goodman in it, I typically like, because those are my 2 favorite characters, is Brooklyn Guy and Goodman. So awkward live streaming on a hammock, but at least it's unique. I mean, yeah, thought I'd give it a shot, right? Because I was going to come out here and I was going to maybe read some more Abashiri family, but I'm like, fuck it, let's do a Red Eye Raw. It's been a minute. I often smoke cigars on this hammock, but then I have to get up to ash it, you know, which is a pain in the ass. I've been keeping up with SML since October. Yeah? Okay. Well, you know, Logan actually broke his back because he crashed his car in Jeffy's Fast and Furious. So now he has a broken back, but he's still doing videos. He's like, oh, there might be a delay on videos, but it's like, you haven't delayed at all. You've still been uploading just as much. Like, that's fucking dedication right there. I'll tell you the worst part about this stream is having to hold the phone. That's the worst part. But I'd be holding it anyway if I was reading Abashiri Family. So, I'd just be holding it vertically in my hand. And I refuse to do vertical streams, by the way. I exclusively do horizontal. Fuck that. Like, vertical streams is for fucking queers. Fuck all that shit. Let's see. But yeah, I honestly think SML is one of the better YouTubers currently. Like, he's way edgier than I thought he'd be, too. Like, some of the jokes they make in that, I'm like, I'm surprised they made these jokes. Yeah, once we finish The Boys Season 2, I'll do a raw review of it, just like we did with Season 1. Gotta say, it fucking sucks. I don't like Season 2. I really don't like it. Have you seen Jeffy and Junior go to prison? I don't know. I don't remember if I watched that one or if I like started it and then did something else, because it would have been like last night or the night before. If I haven't watched it, I'm going to watch it soon. So, I've been watching a lot of the older ones on that re-upload channel, and also on the other channel that SML has that used to be Super Bowser Logan, but still has a lot of the old archived plush videos. In fact, just before I went to pick Theron up, I was watching Logan Tries to See the Super Marvin Bros. Movie. But yeah, Logan 30 Acre has a really dedicated work ethic when it comes to making videos. He's also got a really fucking weird last name, and he permanently looks like a teenager. Kind of looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, too. But then again, so does Corbin. And if you don't know who Corbin is, he's my friend and frequent collaborator, because I just take it as given that people know who Corbin is if they're watching me, but, if you're a new viewer, you have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, I also watched all of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, season 15, and I gotta say, really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. One of my favorite SML videos is the one they did on Breaking Bad. I have not seen that one, I don't think. What's up, Chisu? How you doing? That is fucking fly or something. How's that banana hammock? I assume is what that's meant to say. Banan. Yeah. It's like that anime Sleeping with Hinako or whatever. Oh no, that fucking anime sucks, dude. Fuck that. That shit's so fucking boring. Like, they reuse the same animation so much. You need to catch up on SML? Yeah, I'm nowhere near caught up. I've just seen the 3 newest ones and a bunch of older ones. No, No, but the Hinako anime fucking sucks because they just keep reusing the same animations. You identify as a slave owner. Okay, Chisu. You don't physically own any, but you feel, but it's appropriate for how you feel inside. Yeah. But yeah, what, 3 streams today? Not too shabby. Did I do a video? I guess technically. I'm almost done with Sonic Colors Ultimate. Oh, that's cool. Never played it. It's not bad, but Mania is better. I haven't played Mania either. To be fair, I've played very few Sonic games. Like, I played Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and I've played Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic CD. Sonic CD is my favorite. Yeah. I don't think I've ever beat a Sonic game, though. I've just played a good amount of... Actually, no, I think I did beat CD once. There's stuff from ROM Sonic CD in Mania. Or there's stuff from Sonic CD in Mania remakes. That's cool. You beat 43 Sonic games. Wow. They call me the ding-a-ding because you was playing with me. There you go. I read it. Fuck you. God, Jisoo, you are a specimen. You know that? Oh, I could easily fall asleep in this thing. I want to be careful not to do that in case it, like, rains or there's fucking mosquitoes or the fucking sprinklers come on. Then, with the bad games... Even with the bad games, Sonic always had great music. Yeah, that's true. Sonic does have a good soundtrack. But to be fair, video games tend to have good soundtracks. Think about it. You can probably name fewer games with bad soundtracks than you can name games with good soundtracks. And Sasquatch comes out and bones you in your sleep. Yeah, there you go. It don't matter if you're white or black or a Sasquatch even. The important thing is to follow your dream, no matter how crazy or against the law it is. Unless you're Sasquatch. If you're Sasquatch, the rules are different. I don't know, Meatwad. I don't think I could do it. Whatever. Even Bubsy had good music, yeah. Thoughts on lost media content? I think it is fascinating. I find lost media very, very interesting, but I've seen most of the stuff I care to see. Like, whenever there's a new one I hear about, I'm like, oh, like, if it's interesting, I'll go dive into it. But a lot of the time, you'll just see that people do compilations or videos talking about the same things that I've already heard about a bunch of times. There are obviously exceptions, and sometimes there's updates, but I do like lost media content quite a bit. It just depends. Most silent films are lost, but we rediscover some every now and then. True. Getting kind of chilly out here. It's been fucking hot because it's summer, but it's getting a little chilly. Getting a little chilly out here. A little chill. Little chilly Billy. Little nipply. Little nippy. But yeah, that fucking seafood buffet that we went, or not seafood, it was a sushi buffet, so I mean, it was seafood, but you know, there was other stuff there too. Really good. I ate so much damn shellfish today. So, very not kosher, right, Chisu? since Chisu keeps kosher, he couldn't do that. He couldn't eat all the shellfish I had today. I had a lot. Oy vey, I could just plot. Some films were intentionally destroyed as the license to make the film from the book was only for a bit. Oh, that sucks. Tell you what, I'll be back again. Yeah. Right. We are. Oh, fucking hell. Ugh. But some films survived in private collections and are in the public domain now. That's cool. Guess that makes sense, is how some get rediscovered, right? Burning Man got rained out. Desert was muck. Cars and people can't go. More rain ahead, can't get them out. I assume it'll be Donner Party GX. And they'll eat each other. Makes sense if they're into drugs and got the munchies. Okay, Chisu. It's Dominion Day today, better known by its slave name, Canada Day. Okay. I've never heard the Dominion Day title. Do you listen to rain noises to go to sleep? No, I need complete silence to sleep. Granted, I used to turn on a fan to help me sleep. That kind of noise helped. But, like, I don't typically listen to anything when I'm trying to wind down and sleep. It's for the Dominion of Canada, but the French censored it when Parliament was mostly home on the last day, as Dominion don't translate well in French. Huh. Yeah. Damn Frenchies ruining everything, right? Was done by Trudeau's alleged dad, Peter, who sets off my gaydar like his alleged son. Yeah. Castro never set off my gaydar. Wouldn't have thought of Castro as gay, yeah. Commie, sure, but not gay. England eats blood pudding, Scotland haggis, France frogs, Italy pasta, Germany people, and Ireland leprechauns. That's right. Those are the main food groups of each of those countries. You got it down. You nailed it. Good job. See, normally when I have a cigar out here, I don't got to worry as much about mosquitoes because I think the tobacco smoke kind of keeps them away. But again, I smoked earlier today. Yeah, I'll probably wind this down in a bit and read some more Abashiri Family or something, but again, it's been a little bit since the last Red Eye Raw. Like, not too long, but it's been a little bit. I don't do Red Eye Raw anywhere near as often as I used to. Yawn. Like I said, though, it sucks that this phone doesn't charge with the normal charger, so I gotta put it on that fucking disc wireless charger. Kids, teen news, classical music, 95% white, so they gotta change it. Non-white plays says occult. Huh? Social justice group, Sphinx, pagan, Egyptian reference. Word means mysterious person. I got more non-whites in classical music, European protoculture. If more whites did kabuki, NOH, plays for diversity, they wine cultural appropriate. Well, yeah, for sure, dude. Like, I mean, again, this is all just beating a dead horse. I don't really care. Like, people have a lot of dumb takes these days. People are stupid, you know? Some people say Brussels sprouts taste good. I hate Brussels sprouts. But other than that, once I finish Abashiri Family, I'll probably knock out Dragon Ball AF pretty quick. I need to start Devilman Saga over because it's been so fucking long. I don't want to forget some of the more important plot points. But they've translated quite a bit more of it, so might get around to reading that after at some point. I know you really want me to read NP-chan and a bunch of others, but, you know, I'll get to them in the order I get to them, and you'll fucking deal with it, or else you'll need to cry in a corner like a bitch. 80s series had weird crossovers later. Freddy vs. Jason, Robotech, and Voltron. I didn't know there was a Robotech and Voltron one. He-Man versus Thundercats. I mean, that's not, like, again, these aren't really weird. They make sense. Like, all of these make sense. Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids. I don't know about that one. Is that real, or are you making that one up? Often guys from one thing go to the other. Bad guys team up after good guys fight. Bad guys digivolve across time. Mazinger Z versus Transformers is one pretty good. Yeah, no, Mazinger Z versus Transformers is good. Yeah, I agree. From what I could figure out from just looking at it with no translation, because I just bought it when it came out and just like read it, but like by reading it, I just looked at the pictures and figured out what was going on. For Brussels sprouts, get it pureed and fed. I honestly don't mind Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are actually fine. Scary? What's scary? Rectally, like the prisoners in Guantanamo? Okay. Like, what's scary? The way my face looks with the fucking lighting? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, let's put the crush filter on. How's that look? That looks fucking terrible. What about glow? Fucking bugs. The darkness? Yeah, I am the darkness. Fear me, Xander. I am the darkness. I wash you while you sweep. Feel me, Zando? You like raccoon-like, yeah? Especially like this, right? Yeah. Yeah. Soviet Canada, big government. Fuck you, Chisu. Has each cigarette with warning, like smokers don't know. Must be in Canadian French / human words. Despite 90% of Canada uses what Frenchies call French. What a waste, pointless red tape. News says smoking's a high cause of preventable death. When Canada has government-assisted suicide, if you slowly end it, it's bad, but if the government does it, it's right. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I went to this abandoned building for my storyline. Like, you actually went there, or just, like, in storyline? You actually went there? I mean, that's cool. I suppose that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Would you guys ever go explore Chernobyl? Like if you had the opportunity, would you do it? Look out for junkies. I'm in my backyard, dude. Oh, you're talking about in abandoned buildings. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I explored plenty of abandoned buildings, yeah. Chernobyl is actually not as bad as they claim. Oh, yeah? Isn't it still radioactive to shit? Like, it's still I mean, it's probably safer now, right? Because that was, what, the 70s? People there live okay. But don't people not live there? Or isn't it still closed off? It was in the 80s? Okay. But, is there still, a zone where you can't go? Like, I'm talking go deep in, right? Like, into the fucking contaminated area, right? Into the unsafe circle, or whatever the hell it's called. Tell you what, let's take this show inside, and then we'll wrap it up in a bit. I almost tripped on my fucking shoe. That is rich. Yeah. I think that's over now. The nuclear area. I don't think it is, though. I could be wrong, but that was a whole thing. There was that movie. Granted, it's a horror movie that's absolutely inaccurate as shit called Chernobyl Diaries. But I saw a doc saying people are still farming and crap. Really? And Wrong Turn says the South is full of inbred cannibals. True, but I remember learning in school that Chernobyl was still unsafe to live in, but maybe it's different. Because granted, that was in high school, and guess what? High school for me was fucking 12 years ago. So, now we're inside though, instead of in the hammock. So the title's no longer true. It's a lie. I've soiled it. Soiled it. We'll see what this long one is, Chisu. And also the chat. But, I'm probably not gonna like it. Look at that, though. How's that for spooky? Xander, I am the darkness. You respect that? What, the penis joke that he made? I shivered so many timbers. Oh, yeah. Real spookum a gookum, right? Never mind, I sent it before and forgot it was Degrassi crap. Oh, okay. Fair enough. um, but, backdoor Eminem hates Trump, gun rights, sent Vivek cease and desist for using his song. Likes Kaepernick, Biden, abortion despite ill-conceived friends, got beat up by blacks all his life, and sides with them, like Maruda loving Imperial Japan after alleged 731. Again, Chisu, you're like a fucking you're like an NPC running scripts. I swear to God. The most unique one, I'll give you that. But proving Vanilla Ice is the best white rapper, like Salamance is better than Slacking, as it don't got detrimental issues. No, Slacking is fucking great, dude. He's like having a nuke in your pocket. I fucking kick ass with him in Emerald. You're just wrong on that. But anyway, also like Eminem is clearly better than Vanilla Ice as far as music. I think he's a fucking idiot, but he's better at music. Sorry about that. The fucking YouTube like crashed or something. I don't know, but we're still good. We're still going. Who are you talking about? You said his HIV colored skin is shined in the moonlight sun. We call the moon. You talking about Eminem again? As a gaijin, his eyes were empty and he had no soul, yet he lusted and hungered for the innocent he might turn with his poison fluids. He crossed the border into the civilized area and knew this is the land he would destroy if no one could stop him. Hey, what's up, Super Gaming? This is just a thing I wrote in a fantasy story? Oh, okay. But yeah, Super Gaming, you joined in right as I'm about to end this bitch, so and also the stream. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. See you later. Toodles. Gaijin Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. Whatever. Toodles.